Yo, what's going on, YouTube? We back at it with another video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, drop a comment down below on what y'all want next. Today we're going to be taking a look at some videos from the seedling stage watering process to the flowering stage watering process, so stay tuned for that, and we're going to hop straight into the video. GGS controller right here, inline duck fan. Then we got our dust collector right here, keeps it clean. Take a look at that SE 3000, 3000 watts. 300 watts, I'm tweaking, but it's the SE 3000. Got the seedlings right here. Here goes the cosmic cheddar. Looking good. Gotta do some watering on her, because as you can see, the rim is definitely dry. And you really gotta keep that wet. Then we got the Astro Illuminate right here. I don't know why my camera's not trying to focus right now, but I hope y'all get a good view of that, including the cosmic cheddar OG. I added that OG part, it's really called cosmic cheddar. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how to water them correctly and grab your little spray bottle and let's hop straight into it. Alright, so once you get to a spray bottle, you wanna make sure the settings to where it's not shooting mist. Just a little, straight shot like that. You go around, hold on, let me zoom in a little bit for y'all. Alright, so you gonna go around the rim. Not too hard, just gentle little sprays. And a little bit up on like someone told me you want to spray outward also, so I'm gonna go like this. So we're gonna go more outward, and we went kind of towards a shower type of spray, not like straight shot or straight mist, just like a shower type. Make sure y'all see that. And then for this final touch, you want to make sure you just give it a little mist spray. Then you're gonna do the same thing for this one, so you can kind of see the difference right here. See how the round is, moist, dry. And you just got a full dry right here to where you can't even see the seedling unless you zoom in. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start on this right here. Remember I said you're gonna do a straight shot, so. Outside, you get shower time. And after you're done with that, like I said, a little mist. This one hasn't sprouted over here yet. Should sprout later today, but just because we're gonna get it all moist. Keeps the humidity up anyways. We probably shouldn't have had that in there. It's our temp humid light sensor. But yeah, man, that's how we water. Hope this helps y'all out. Remember, this is dry, this is wet. This is when you know you need to water again, when it looks like this. Keep them moist, keep it humid inside for the seedling stage. Some people do prefer to take off the seed cap. So if you do prefer that, that's on you. I just let it fall off naturally, so yeah. And from there, that's how I did my watering during the seedling stage. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the next stage and show y'all what I did for that phase. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? We back at it with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below on what you want next. Today we're talking about watering during the early vegetative stage and why the way you water can be just as important as how much you water. A lot of new growers focus on nutrients, light, and equipment, but proper watering habits can have a huge impact on how the plant develops throughout its entire life cycle. Now that we're moving out the seedling stage into the early veg stage, the plant is starting to grow faster. You'll begin to see more leaves develop. The stem will start thickening up, and below the soil, the root system is expanding every single day. Our goal isn't just to grow the plant above the soil, it's also to encourage a strong and healthy root system underneath it. One method I like to use is watering in a circular motion. Instead of pouring all the water directly around the stem, I slowly water in circles around the plant. By placing water on the outside areas of the container, you're encouraging the roots to stretch and search for more moisture instead of staying all bunched up in one area. The tool I use for this is very simple. I take a regular water bottle and poke a small hole through the top center of the cap. This gives me a slow, controlled stream of water that allows me to be much more precise when watering. Rather than dumping a bunch of water into the pot all at once, I can slowly guide the water exactly where I want it to go. When I water, I usually start towards the outer edge of the root zone and work my way inward towards the stem. I make sure it's in circular motion. I find that this helps distribute moisture more evenly throughout the container. It also helps prevent creating one constantly wet spot right next to the stem while the rest of the pot remains dry. Another reason I like this method is because it slows me down. Sometimes growers can get impatient and end up overwatering without realizing it. Using the water bottle method helps me focus and take my time and pay attention to how the soil is absorbing the moisture. It becomes easier to notice when enough water has been added and when it's time to stop. One mistake a lot of people make in early veg is thinking bigger plants automatically need tons of water. While the plant is growing faster than it was when it was a seedling, the root system still needs oxygen. Constantly soaking the soil can reduce airflow around the roots and slow down growth. That's why I like letting the plant tell me when it's time to water again rather than watering on a strict schedule. As the days go by and the plant gets larger, I'll gradually expand my watering circles farther out. This continues to encourage the root development throughout the entire container. The more roots the plant has access to, the more efficiently it can absorb water and nutrients later on. A strong root system is one of the foundations of a successful grow. Healthy roots can help support stronger stems, larger leaves, faster growth, and a healthier overall plant. Even though we can't always see what's happening below the soil, a lot of future success of the plant starts there. Right now, we're focused on building that foundation. We're not chasing huge growth overnight. We're allowing the roots to establish themselves, allowing the stem to strengthen, and allowing the plant to naturally develop before moving into deeper vegetative stage. That's the watering method. I've been using it here in the early veg stage. The simple water bottle with a hole poked through the cap, combined with watering in circular motions from the outside towards the inside. It's a method that's working great for me, giving me more control and encouraging the root expansion. Sometimes the smallest techniques can make a big difference. A few extra minutes spent watering carefully today could pay off with a stronger, healthier plant later on in the grow. That's why you always gotta know, the growing game is a game of patience. Every stage builds the last one. The work you put in during early veg helps set a stage for everything that's still to come. Let me know down in the comments how you water your plants during early veg. If you ever tried the water bottle method before. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But we're not ending it here. We're going to the next phase and showing you how I water during then. Stay tuned for the next couple clips. Today we're talking about watering in the mid-vegetative stage. This is one of those topics that always doesn't get as much attention as things like topping or low-stress training. But in my opinion, watering is one of the biggest factors that can influence how your plants continue to develop. You can have good genetics, good lighting, and the right environment, but if your watering habits aren't keeping up with your plant's growth, you're making things harder than what they need to be. If you've been watching the previous videos, you already know I've been using a bottle cap watering method since these plants were seedlings. I like it because it lets me water slowly instead of dumping a large amount of water into one spot. It gives the growing medium time to absorb the moisture evenly. It helps prevent runoff too quickly and makes it easier to stay in control of how much water each plant receives. But here's the thing, a watering technique that used to work during the seedling stage isn't always going to be the best technique for your plants during the mid-vegetative stage. As these plants continue growing, the stems get thicker, the branches spread further out, and most importantly, the root systems expand throughout the container. That means your watering strategy has to grow right along with your plants. Early on, I mainly watered around the base of the plant, using slow circular motions because the roots were still concentrated near the center. Now that we're further into veg, the roots have spread much farther, so watering only around the stem isn't enough anymore. The bottle cap method still works great, but now I'm adjusting where I can apply the water so I'm reaching a much larger portion of the root zone. Instead of thinking about watering the stem, I'm thinking about watering the entire root system. I still move slowly with a bottle cap, but I'm covering more of the area throughout the pot, allowing moisture to spread across the container instead of focusing on one small section. It's a small adjustment, but it can make a big difference between how your plants continue to mature. Another thing I've learned is that every grow is different. Two plants growing side by side can dry out at different speeds depending how large they are. It could be how much airflow they have and how dense the foliage has become. That's why I don't rely on strict watering schedules. Instead, I pay attention to what the plants are doing and the growing medium are telling me. As the plants get bigger, they'll naturally begin to use more water than they did just a week or two ago. Recognizing those changes and adjusting your routine is all a part of becoming a better grower. Watering isn't just about giving your plants something to drink, it's about supporting a healthy root development from start to finish. Healthy roots are what support strong stems, ferocious vegetative growth, and eventually a canopy that's ready to produce quality flowers later on. And the way you see me watering here is about how I watered for the rest of the stages to come. I'm going to show y'all how my flowering stage is looking right now, so stay tuned. This video is in my current flowering stage. I'm going to show you guys that video in a second, but I just wanted to show you a clip before. Here's our flowering stage plants. Just got done feeding. They're a little bit droopy right now. They always do that after I feed them for some reason, but they're gonna bounce back. I'm gonna show you guys update pictures and videos in my short reels. Stay tuned for that. I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, drop a comment down below on what you want next. We are out.